Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Wednesday, June 11th, and today is the 4th anniversary of my mom passing, and I mentioned on my last video that I was going to read something today that she had left. She had left this in her nightstand, and she left 2 copies of it, one for me and one for my sister. And I believe she had also left something for Dad. I remember him mentioning it back then when he gave these to us. He's never said what it was, and we haven't asked. But yeah, she was quite sick, and she scurried around the house. There was a point where she was home for a week, and I don't know if she from the hospital, and I don't know if she did these things then. But I remember when Dad, Annette, and I were like planning her funeral, just the church service, because that was amazing. Because Mom and Dad was first diagnosed with cancer in 2002, and him and Mom did all their funeral arrangements. Everything's done. Everything's paid for. It's all it was all sorted. So we didn't have to think about anything like that when Mom passed, and then God forbid something happens to Dad, but Annette and I, it's all pretty much laid out for us. So yeah, so it's good. But what she did, we wanted to do like a photo medley, like at the funeral home, and she had gone around, and Dad was like, there's these pictures of this and pictures of that, and I can't find them anywhere. And we opened the drawer in the living room coffee table, and there were all the pictures he was talking about. She had gone around and scrolled them away and put them all in one spot, knowing that we would be looking for them and knowing that we would need them. And it's so funny because the pictures that she thought about were the ones that Dad was thinking about, and she had gone around and put them all there. So it didn't surprise us when Dad found these. And I'm gonna put this, I typed it up one day and I put it down, I'll put it down in my description box there in case one of you wants it. So this is called The Journey of a Mother, but I don't know who actually wrote this. Okay, it's called The Journey of a Mother. So bear with me. I've never been able to read this without crying, so we'll see how I make out here. For those who are fortunate enough to still be blessed by having your mom with you, this is beautiful. For those who aren't, it's even more beautiful. It takes my breath. The young mother set her foot on the path of life. Is this the long way, she asked, and the guide said yes, and the way is hard, and you will be old before you reach the end of it, but the end will be better than the beginning. But the young mother was happy, and she would not believe that anything could be better than these years. So she played with her children, she fed them and bathed them, and taught them how to tie their shoes and ride a bike, and remind them to feed the dog and do their homework and brush their teeth. The sun shone on them, and the young mother cried, "Nothing will ever be lovelier than this." Then the nights came and the storms, and the path was sometimes dark, and the children shook with fear and cold, and the mother drew them close and covered them with her arms, and the children said, "Mother, we are not afraid, for you are near, and no harm can come." And the morning came, and there was a hill ahead, and the children climbed and grew weary, and the mother was weary, but at all times she said to the children, "A little patience, and we are there." So the children climbed, and as they climbed they learned to weather the storms, and with this she gave them the strength to face the world. Year after year she showed them compassion, understanding, hope, but most of all unconditional love. And when they reached the top, they said, "Mother, we would not have done it without you." The days went on, and the weeks, and the months, and the years, and the mother grew old, and she became little and bent, but her children were tall and strong and walked with courage. And the other, when she lay down at night, looked up, and the mother, it says other, and the mother, when she lay down at night, looked up at the stars and said, "This is a better day than the last, for my children have learned so much and are now passing these traits on to their children." And when the way became rough for her, they lifted her and gave her their strength, just as she had given them hers. One day they came to a hill, and beyond the hill they could see a shining road and golden gates flung wide. And Mother said, "I have reached the end of my journey." And now I know the end is better than the beginning. For my children can walk with dignity and pride, with their heads held high, and so can their children after them. And the children said, "You will always walk with us, mother, even when you have gone through the gates." And they stood and watched as she went on alone, and the gates closed after her. And they said, "We cannot see her, but she is still with us." A mother like ours is more than a memory. She is a living presence. Your mother is always with you. She's the whisper of the leaves as you walk down the street. She's the smell of certain food you remember, flowers you pick, and perfume that she wore. She's the cool hand on your brow when you're not feeling well. She's your breath in the air on a cold winter's day. She's the sound of the rain that lulls you to sleep, the colors of a rainbow. She is Christmas morning. Your mother lives inside your laughter, and she's crystallized in every teardrop. A mother shows every emotion: happiness, sadness, fear, jealousy, love, hate, anger, helplessness, excitement, joy, sorrow, and all the while hoping and praying you will only know the good feelings in life. She's the place you came from, your first home, and she's the map you follow with every step you take. She's your first love, your first friend, even your first enemy. But nothing on earth can separate you, not time, not space, not even death. So, there you go. Oh, God. I just really like this because it's not, I don't find it, like over the top religious or anything, and it's just, I don't know, it's just Mom. She liked, she liked poetry and stuff like this, and, it's just amazing. I really need to, like, put this in something and protect it, because I could, I typed it up and stuff, but this is the one that was left, so I don't want to, mess this up. Okay, so gonna be a lot of editing in this video, but, yeah, it gets a little easier, but some days it's not, and, a lot of you guys have written to me over the past year or so and told me your stories, and I think most of us have lost someone, and we all grieve differently, but yeah, it's hard. Yeah. We do a write-up in the paper every year, like a in memoriam, and this year we changed it a little bit and said that we miss her love and her smile. Oh, you know what? That might be in the paper today. Let me just look it up, and then I can show you. It'd be in the Halifax Chronicle Herald. I don't know. It's in memorials. I never know how to find this. Oh, there it is. In loving memory of Lorraine Marie Horn, who passed away on June 11, 2010, the past 4 years have been difficult without your love, laughter, and guidance. We miss you every day, but keep the memories we made together close in our hearts. You were a loving wife, mother, grandmother, and my best friend. Love, Dawn, Annette, Annette and Brian, Tanya and Scott, and grandchildren, Evan, Kylie, Bryn, Kerrigan, and mother, Edith Myers. And that's the thing too, like Nana, I mean, she'll be 101 this fall. I mean, she shouldn't have lost another child at the age of 97. It's crazy. But anyway, I have days where I just, you know, it's just a down day, which today is one of those. And I have days where I'm like talking with her and laughing about stuff. And the other day, Dad and I were talking about something, and I said I looked at her picture and she was laughing at me about something. So I know if she was talking to me today, she'd be like, go clean up your messy craft room. So I think I'll do that and be busy with that. And I mentioned that I'm doing my wheelie cart there. I'm starting to put all my like stitching things and knitting things in that. So I'll continue that. And this is my basket that I bought the other day. We have this place called Urban Cottage. You can look it up on Facebook. It's so cool. It's like very rustic things. So I bought this basket, and I have an address book, and you guys have been sending me emails with your addresses. Just in case you didn't fit it on your postcard. So I've been putting your addresses in my book, and I'm gonna check my post box every Monday and see if there's any postcards coming in, and I'll have to send some out to you guys. So thank you for that. So yeah, so sorry, this is not a fun video today, but anyway, those of you that are out there that are going through this too. Know where I'm coming from. So it's not easy. And yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. And all right, until then, take care. All right, see ya.